Hi everyone, today I'm talking about coconut oil. I think it's really a hot topic right now. I was at a nutrition and fitness conference in Toronto last weekend and I felt that's what we taught pretty much the entire weekend. How the omegas, what the truth about coconut oil, high fat diet, low fat diet. I think it's a really hot topic right now. That's why I wanted to talk to you about it. So I just want to introduce myself. I'm Madeleine Cassie. I'm the owner of Sparkle Lifestyle and Midi Spa, and I'm also a nutritionist here. So I'm going to start talking about all the stuff about coconut oil. So feel free to share this post with people that you may think that will like to hear about coconut oil. So first of all, I just want to tell you that a healthy, balanced diet should have between 10 and 30% of fat in it, okay? And out of that 10 to 30%, 50% of your fat, daily fat, should be like omegas or omega-3 base. So those are the really good quality oil, like your salmon, fish oil, all that good stuff. And still, you still have that 10% of your daily intake in fat that should be saturated fat. So coconut oil is actually a saturated fat, so you should still have it. But the problem is just it's so trendy, it's a superfood, so everybody put it everywhere. Too much of a good thing is a problem. So just, a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons every day should cover your need in saturated fat. So the truth about coconut, well, you need to know that coconuts are not all the same, depending on where they're from, what kind of tree, where they grow, their process, the brand. All those have factors of the quality of your coconut oil. So be aware of that. Coconut and heart disease. For the longest time, people thought that coconut oil would actually increase your danger of heart disease. It's totally not true. A new study shows that actually fat consumption have nothing to do with heart disease. It's actually over-processed food, high fructose corn syrup, and refined sugar. That's actually the real cause of heart disease. So having fat in your diet, it's actually good for you, but just make sure that you have a good quality of fat. No saturated fat, or well, not too much of saturated fat, and no hydrogenated or the trans fat. Sorry, losing my word. Coconut oil as a moisturizer. I get so many comments about that. Well, it's actually true. It is a good moisturizer. It's a good moisturizer for skin and also a good lubricant in the bedroom. But be careful. It's not everybody that have the same skin type, and maybe coconut oil could be too rich for people that have like sensitive skin or acne prone. So be careful, because you don't want more breakout or really like get rash out of it. So everybody's different for that. Losing weight and coconut oil, that's another thing. Like, it's a superfood. Everybody wants to put it everywhere. Well, be aware, a tablespoon of coconut oil, it's 100 calories. So they add up quite fast in your diet. So be careful. One food will not make you gain or lose weight. So you need to really have like a healthy and balanced diet. So you really need to change your lifestyle and your exercise and nutrition to lose weight. It's not just coconut oil that will make you lose weight. Coconut oil and the taste. I would say I like the taste. I think there's nothing wrong with it, but for some people or recipes, maybe it won't work. I always recommend a cold press vegetable oil. But if you don't like the taste of coconut oil, I would say to use the Expeller pressed coconut oil. It removes the flavor without removing the healthy properties of a good coconut oil. Cooking with coconut oil. Well, the smoke point is 350 degrees of the coconut oil. So it's lower than most vegetable oil, like coconut oil or avocado oil or most seed peanut, but it's still higher than olive oil. So I would suggest to maybe use olive oil in really, really low temperature, but not like on a salad, but don't use it to actually fry your eggs. I like using coconut oil to fry my eggs in the pan, but still don't use it to deep fry because you will denature your oil. So those are my tips about coconut oil. So if you have any question, please feel free to just write it down in the comment and I'll make sure to answer everybody. Have a good night. Bye bye.